Assume a class has 19 members. In how many ways can a president, a vice president, and a secretary be selected? So again, I'm doing this different than Math Excel, differently than Math Excel does it. An easier way I learned from an Australian gentleman. So how is this going to work? So 19 members. How many ways can a president, vice president, and secretary be selected? So what that is, that's like saying I've got 19 letters. I'm going to write about 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's like I've got 19 different spots here. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So 19 different members in a class. And I've got to pick one of them to be your president. Okay, you're vice president. Okay, you're the secretary. And all the rest are nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. That's one way. All of that, this is one way. Put a box around this. This is the first way, or this is, I'll say, one way. Maybe I should just say one way. There's one way I could pick out of the 19 members a president, secretary, and vice president. Let's do it one other way and then move on. Another way I could do it as I could say, okay, I'm going to pick the president to be this person, president, vice president here, secretary there, and then everybody else is not an officer. Nothing, 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 nothing. So there is a second way that I could do it. So, well, that's kind of bad drawing there. So this is a second way, and etc. We want to know how many different ways can this be done. So I'm showing 2 ways out of the 19 class members I could pick a president, secretary, and vice president. Now remember what we've learned. It's basically all the ways you can take 19 letters and in order. It's all the ways to order. In fact, let me just say it that way. It's the number of ways to order. It's the number of ways to order 19 letters where we've got one president, vice president, one secretary, and then 16 ends. So remember what we've learned? What's the formula for how you put a bunch of letters in order where you've got repeats? The formula is n factorial over n1 factorial, n2 factorial, etc., where the bottom is the repeats and the top is the total number. So, in our case, total number is 19 over, and we've got 1 factorial, 1 factorial, 1 factorial, and 16 factorial. You don't even have to do those 1 factorials because 1 factorial is just 1, is not changing anything. So let's simplify this. So this is 19 factorial. That's 19 times 18 times 17 times 16 times 15, 14, 13, 12, right on the bottom. 16 factorial. What's that? 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, isn't it? So you see what's going to happen, right? The 16 on down is going to cancel out. It just becomes 19 times 18 times 17. So use your calculator. 19 times 18 times 17. I'm getting 5,814. different ways to put those letters in order, and that means ways to pick a president, vice president, and secretary. So there's part A, 5,814. Now part B, the number of ways to form a 6-person committee out of 19 members. 6-person committee. So let's try that. 6-person committee on part B. So to form a 6-person committee, and you have 19, was it 19? Yeah, 19 members in the class, right? 19 members in the class. Again, I'm doing this different than Math Excel. So basically, we're going to have 19 letters. Let's go back to the 19 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Kind of running out of room there. So again, we have 19 spots, 19 students in the class, members in the class. And we're going to choose 6 of them to be on the committee. So you're in the committee, 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 and you're in the committee. And the rest of the people are not on the committee. So not. So there's one way to pick a 6-person committee, and there would be many other ways to do this. ... So it's basically all the ways to put these in order. You know the formula. It's n factorial over n1 factorial, n2 factorial, etc., where the repeats are on the bottom and the total number is in the top. It's all the ways I can put in order. What is this? It's 19 letters. So it's going to be 19 factorial on the top. And we have 6 C's, and that leaves us with 13 N's. So 6 factorial, 13 factorial. So now let's simplify this. So the top is going to be 19 times 18 times 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, ... The bottom is going to be, so that's the top right there. The bottom now is going to be 6 factorial, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then times 13 factorial is 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, right? There's the 13 factorial. You can see what's going to happen, right? So again, we always get these 13 all the way down to 1, 13 all the way down to 1 cancel. And so we just multiply what's left over, which would be 19 times 18 times 17, 16, 15, and 14 on the top over 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the bottom. So just multiply that out in your calculator. I'll do it now too. And I'm getting 27,132 different committees, different ways to mix up those 6 C's and 13 N's, choosing 6 members of the class to be on the committee, the other ones not to be. 27,132. When you figure this out, you could divide by each of these numbers separately, or you could just figure out in advance their total and divide by the whole thing. It'll work